It's the penultimate game of the regular season, and today the Indiana Little Indians look to continue their success over the season and add to their winning record against a non-conference foe in the Somerset Golden Eagles. Welcome into our S&T Bank broadcast booth from Dougherty Field on the campus of IUP, or just outside of it, whichever way you look at it. Jake Slobodnik joining you here on Renda Digital TV for today's high school baseball matchup featuring the Indiana Indians of the WPIAL and the Somerset Golden Eagles of the LHAC. The Golden Eagles, they're putting together a pretty good season, 7-5 overall, 7-3 in the LHAC. They come in with a lot of heavy hitters and even an IUP commit, and we'll talk more about him as the game goes on, as he will be the starting pitcher. For Indiana, they come in 11-7 on the year, 7-3, clinched a spot in the WPIAL playoffs, so now they're just looking to continue to improve their spot in the playoff race and to improve their season as they have 2 games left and they look to finish it 13-7. Don't want to put another loss in that column. Last time out for Indiana, they faced Highlands on Saturday. Senior Day, 16-10, they picked up a win at the White Township Rec Complex. Prior to that, they mercied the Golden Rams, 15-0 in 5 innings on Friday night. And then they are coming off, before that series, back-to-back home games. They split it, one against Kiski Prep, where they dominated that game 15-0. Then they lost it 9-4 against North Catholic, the latter stage of a home-and-home series against the Trojans. And that's how they set their record here today. It'll be a bullpen game for Indiana, as Andrew McGee will get the start for Indiana. He's got 3 innings under his belt so far this season. We'll see how long he can go here today. And as we mentioned before, an IUP commit on the Golden Eagles. Hunter Krotzer, the starting pitcher for Somerset today. And a little bit of an interesting day for him. His future coach, Steve Klein, in attendance. The IUP baseball coach is here. Getting an early look at him, getting a look at the hometown Indiana Indians, and the rest of the kids on the Somerset Golden Eagles. Beautiful day for some baseball. Couple clouds in the sky, none bearing rain today. It should be pretty dry here at Dougherty Field. And it's going to be an exciting game as Indiana hosts Somerset at IUP at Dougherty Field. We'll take a timeout, come back with starting lineups and first pitch. It is our premier presentation of high school baseball this 8th day of May from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank Relationship Banking, one customer at a time, member FDIC. This is Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When you're in need of auto repairs, the place to go is Posix Auto Shop. Posix Auto Shop does your normal mechanical repairs, including brakes, exhaust, engine, oil changes, and state inspections. Posix also specializes in classic and antique cars. Trust your vehicle to Andrew Posix when you're in need of repairs. Posix Auto Repair on Old Route 119 South, just outside of Homer City. 724-599-4053.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Dougherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Dougherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the law office of Patrick Dougherty.
Are you telling me I only have 30 seconds to tell you about the Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night? Well, it's this Friday at the Indiana Eagles Lodge. The doors open at 6 and we start at 7. Admission is $15 a player in advance, $20 a player if you register on the day of. And of course, we've got a lot of great prizes, and the money goes to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, which helps out child health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Wait, I can tell you, one of the categories is going to be...
National anthem over. The starting lineups over. Well, at least for the on-field activities. Let's get to them here in our S&T Bank broadcast booth. Somerset will lead things off today under the direction of head coach Steve Costea. He sends out the starting 9 of the following. Leading off, a shortstop, number 6, Brad Bruner. Center fielder Nolan Riggs, wearing number 11, will bat second. Callan Miller will bat third and do the catching. Zane Hagens bats cleanup, plays first. Owen Miller, the third baseman, batting in the 5 spot. Aiden Van Lenten, the right fielder, batting 6th. Landon Strelko, the designated hitter, will hit 7th. Cole Johnson, the left fielder, at the 8th spot. And Kane Foltz, the second baseman, rounds out the starting 9 for Somerset. And they will oppose Andrew McGee in a bullpen game, if you will, for Indiana High here at Dougherty Field. We'll take a look at the Indiana defensive lineup here in a little bit. First, let's get to the numbers for Andrew McGee. Only 3 innings pitched this season. No record quite yet. Has made 4 appearances, 3 hits given up, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts as well. He's faced 16 total hitters. And secondary stats for pitching. Opposing hitters hitting .250 against him, reaching base a little under 44% of the time. And he's also allowed just 1 stolen base this year. Somerset coming in with their traditional orange uniforms with gray pants, black lettering, Indiana. Black tops, white pants, and red trim. Indiana under the direction of head coach Bill Thompson at an 11-7 record. He sends out the defensive lineup. Starting in the outfield from left to right, Stephen Budash gets the start in left. Caden Homer in center, and in right field, Garrison Dougherty. Around the horn in the infield, Ben Ryan at third, Gavin Homer at shortstop, Trevor Miller at second, Nick Love at first base. Doing the catching today, Ethan Schenk. And on the mound, as we alluded to earlier, Andrew McGee. First batter of today, Brad Bruner, the shortstop. Digs in to face the righty McGee. From the windup and the first pitch of the game, in there for a called strike. Official first pitch time today, 3:59 here in Indiana. 69-degree temperatures, a wonderful day for some baseball. No precipitation expected until earlier tomorrow. The 0-1 by McGee. That one misses high. Evens count at 1-1. Bruner this season, a prolific .515 batting average through 12 games played. Accrued 5 doubles, a triple, and a homer as well, generating some nice power from the top of the lineup. 1-1 in there. Called strike 2. He's behind 1-2 early on. You won't find Bruner striking out too much. Only 5 Ks this season at the plate. On base 66% of the time. OPS above 1,400. Now that's pretty good. 1-2 on the way. Misses outside. Tried getting him to chase. Nothing doing, though. Evens count at 2-2. Also tallied 5 stolen bases on the base paths this year. McGee with a 2-2 count from the windup fires home. Bruner grounds it up the middle. Played by the shortstop Homer. Throws across the diamond, and the first batter of the day is retired via the 6-3 putout, 1 away in the first. Infield made of artificial turf. Made for the Crimson Hawks of IUP as Nolan Riggs digs in. Ben Ryan playing just a little bit in as McGee delivers first pitch to Riggs. That one skips by the catcher Shank and gets behind home plate. Riggs this season, 379 mark at the plate, 2 doubles, no homers. 1-0. Fastball comes right back at him with a strike. One away, nobody on in the early goings of this one. McGee with 1-1 count, fires home. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. In the upper part of the zone, 1-2. McGee looking to retire the first 2 batters he faces. Gets his sign. Winds and deals. That one blocked by Shank, no good. 2-2 now. Second straight batter that McGee has worked a 2-2 count with. Familiar spot from the windup. This one misses outside, gets past Shank for a ball, makes count full 3-2. Three-two offering right there, called strike 3. McGee attacks the zone. Riggs thought it was going to be something else and pays the price. Backwards K for the second out of the inning. And here comes the 3-hole hitter, Callan Miller.
Now batting number 23, Callan Miller.
Last time out for Somerset, they were scheduled to play Bishop Guilfoyle on the 5th. They won that game as McGee fires in a strike to Miller. Somerset won that 12-2. In their wins, they've really run up the scoreboard on opponents. 12-1 against Chestnut Ridge, 12-1 against Westmont Hilltop, 14-5 against Central Cambria, 15-0 against Greater Johnstown. Next one misses outside. And in their premier game of the season on March 28th, they outscored the Richland Rams 18-3. That one on their home field, the 1-1. Just misses the outside part of the zone for a ball, 2-1. Counts 2-1, the offering. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Miller way ahead of that one. Count is 2-2 on the way. McGee misses outside, works count full once again, 3-2. Familiar spot for McGee, looking to dig himself out of it. Go 3 up, 3 down in his first inning of work this afternoon. From the windup, he deals. One sky to the right side. Should get beyond the fence. And it does. Foul ball. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the first. He'll try once again from the windup. And the pitch. Dribbles that foul. Just able to get a fraction of that ball to stay alive. Nineteenth pitch of the inning on the way. And here it comes. McGee misses him, loses him outside, ball 4. 2-out base runner now via the free pass.
Now batting first baseman, number 42, Zane Hagens.
And now Zane Hagens digs in his sophomore campaign. .471 mark at the plate through 12 games played. 2 doubles this year. And we're going to see a runner now for Miller.
Harris running for the catcher, Miller.
It'll be number 2, Eric Harris, a senior. A little bit more speed over at first base as Zane Hagens, a cleanup hitter, digs in for the first time today. First pitch he sees, sky to the right side. Love hustling over toward the fence, and he'll watch it sail well beyond the out-of-bounds marker. It is 0-1. McGee glances over toward first and delivers home. Next one, skied again, out of play on the right side. Quick 0-2 count now. McGee looks in, gets his sign once again, takes a look over at first. Focuses attention at the plate, and for the third straight time, this one's sky to the right side. Could be playable, though. Over is Trevor Smith. He slides, but it's off his glove. Foul ball. So we'll try this again. Good hustle by him, Nick Love, and Garrison Dougherty out there and right. So back-to-back-to-back foul balls. Hagens stays alive. He has worked 6 walks compared to 3 strikeouts this year. On-base percentage of .548 coming into today. 0-2. Looking for that corner. Doesn't get the call, though. Very close. Good waste pitch, though. 1-2. Harris, the runner over first in place of Callan Miller. Zane Hagens up to bat, swings at a high curveball, strike 3. That strands the runner at first. No hits, no runs, no errors, and 1 man left on base. The IUP commit Hunter Krotzer will take the mound for the Indians' half of the bottom of the first when we come back on Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as
Indiana comes to bat in the bottom of the first. Andrew McGee, a great top half, getting 2 strikeouts, stranding a base runner. That getting on via the walk. And now Indiana will come to bat against the the future IUP Crimson Hawk, Hunter Krotzer. Trevor Smith will lead things off. And we'll get to the Indians lineup here in a little bit. And we'll take a look at Krotzer's numbers as well. Smith will lead things off. Stephen Budash to bat second. Gavin Homer in the 3 spot. Ben Ryan, the cleanup hitter today, playing third base. Landon Codman, the DH, bats 5th. Andrew McGee, the pitcher, bats 6th. Garrison Dougherty, the 7th hitter. Ethan Schenk, the catcher, batting 8th. And Caden Homer rounds out the starting lineup for Indiana. Krotzer on the mound for Somerset to face Smith. First pitch he sees. This is outside for a ball. Smith this year hitting .289 through 17 games played. A couple doubles, a triple to his credit this season. Next one misses low. Smith, equal walks and strikeouts, 9 each, reaching base 40% of the time. .2-0, again misses inside. Smith having to do some early dance moves. Krotzer this season through 6 appearances, 2-2, a 177 ERA. He's pitched 27 2/3 innings. Surrendered 18 hits, 13 runs, 7 total. Pitch in there for a called strike, makes count 3-1. Struck out 13 hitters. And only 1 hit batsman. Opponent's hitting 175 against him as that one's fouled off. So Smith, after getting ahead early 3-0, now faces a full count. Krotzer gets his sign from the windup, delivers. That one misses ball 4. And a leadoff walk for Trevor Smith will bring up Stephen Budash in the 2nd spot in the lineup. That was just the 16th walk allowed this season by Krotzer. And now Budash, a .375 hitter, digs in, but he'll have to wait. And his throw over to first, unsuccessful. Pitch. Budash takes on the inside part for a strike. Next offering, that one misses inside for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. Budash this season has had his troubles at the plate, 17 strikeouts compared to 10 walks. Still reaches base a little over 50% of the time. 1-1 will be delayed as a pickoff throw over to first. Holds Smith and keeps him honest. Budash, one of a handful of Indiana players, the home run this season. Another pickoff move to first. And if we were playing by Major League Baseball rules, Smith would be able to move on the next pitch, as that's 2 disengagements. 1-1. Budash lines that one lazily to left, and it'll drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Indians have 2 early base runners here in the first inning. Now here comes Gavin Homer. The Golden Eagles defensive alignment, we'll take a look at that now. In left, Cole Johnson. Center field, Nolan Riggs. And in right, Aiden Van Lenten. Across the horn in the infield, Owen Miller, Brand Bruner, Kane Fultz, and Zane Higgins. Doing the catching today, Callan Miller. And on the hill, Hunter Krotzer. As he'll continue to work from the stretch, facing Gavin Homer. 2 on, nobody out, first pitch. That one's hit hard and deep to center field. Back goes the center fielder to the track, to the wall, and it falls in front of the wall, a hit. That's going to score 2 easily. Budash will get waved around third. As Smith comes across, so does Budash, in Indiana with an early 2-0 lead against Somerset. Two-run double for Homer. He got a lot of power behind that. Hit that right on the sweet spot. Almost a homer for him today. But either way, a positive result. Here comes Ben Ryan, the all-powerful third baseman for Indiana, leading the team in homers with 3. Coming into today, 366 hitter through 16 games. That one's hit to third base. Trouble on the initial grab by the third baseman. Quick over to first, bang, bang play. Vote goes in favor of Somerset, and Homer will stay put at third. Ben Ryan on an easy 5-3 putout. 1 out in the inning for the designated hitter, Landon Codman. Oh, wait, they overruled that rolling at first base.
Oh, so Ben's not out.
And Ben Ryan is safe.
How do I change that?
Now batting, number 15, Landon Codman.
Ryan was initially called out.
They put Ben not out. Like, just like clear it. Yeah, just keep going.
Okay, now here comes Codman. Still nobody out. He's a first pitch ball.
So I should get him.
Next one, in there for a called strike.
Did they call that a strike?
1-1 the count. Nobody out here in the Indiana half of the first.
Did you get our runs up?
Yeah.
Next offering, squares around a bunt, but this pitch misses outside. Good eye by Codman to take. It's 2-1. Codman hitting 286. This will be a 13th game played today. Next one, squares around again. Gets it back just in the nick of time. It's a 3-1 count now to Codman. Momentum in favor of Indiana here. Codman ahead 3-1. The pitch misses outside. Ball 4, and the bases are full of Indians for the pitcher, Andrew McGee. He looks to help out his own cause here. Had a couple more insurance runs. Still nobody out in the premier inning, and we're going to see a visit to the mound.
Andrew McGee.
Pause. If you're playing orders. Yeah.
Early trouble for Krotzer will warrant a conversation out on the mound. And McGee will take his time going to the plate. McGee, a 364 hitter this season. 6 ribbies, 8 total hits, 22 at-bats, has appeared at the plate 28 times. Has worked 5 walks, struck out 10 times. Conversation over. Krotzer will go back to work, looking to focus his attention on the hitter, McGee. If he can induce a ground ball here, that would help him. Unless, of course, it splits a gap. So after the mound visit, Krotzer gets his sign, looking to face McGee. First pitch to him. Taken for a strike on the outer part. Behind 0-1. McGee takes low, ball 1. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. With a 1-1 count, the pitch. That one's grounded to the left side and through into left for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes Ben Ryan to the plate. The throw is cut off. He slides in safely. It's now a 4-0 Indiana lead in the bottom of the first. Andrew McGee helping out his own cause. A 2-run single. Gives him a 4-run advantage. And now here comes Garrison Dougherty. Garrison digs in, a .233 hitter through 18 games, 9 RBIs. Next pitch. Garrison takes first pitch strike. Garrison squares the bunt. Gets one down. It's a beautiful one right in front of home plate. Krautzer turns, throws to first. It sails over the first base bag. Dougherty had it beat easily. One run will score off the overthrow. Another one getting waved home. Dougherty on his way to third, and he pulls up in safely. 2-run score on the errant throw.
It's a sacrifice, but it'll be an error. Make sure you get all the runs in there. Who's up? Shank.
Was it 2 runs? I think it was only 2.
Yeah, there were only 2 guys on.
So Garrison reaches and makes it all the way to third, and now here comes Ethan Shank. 6 runs played in this first inning. First pitch misses inside. No, it hits him on the leg, and he'll take first easily. And now Caden Homer. And Shank's going to come out. They're going to get a runner on. It's Hunter Martin. He's the courtesy runner.
Your attention now, courtesy running for the catcher, Shank. Number 21, Hunter Martin. Martin, courtesy running for Shank.
So runners at the corners.
There was one. No, it says 1-3. Red one out there.
First pitch to Homer.
Make sure the outs are 0.
Misses for a ball, 1-0. Still no outs here in the Indians' half of the first. They're up 6-0. They're settling into playing at IUP's Owen Dougherty Field very well. Next one. Squared around a bump and missed high. 2-0 to Homer. Martin, the runner at first, doesn't take off. Blooped weakly in the infield. That might get down, and it doesn't. Second baseman's right there. The throw to first. And Martin's back in safely. Went in awkwardly to the bag, though, but he's able to hop up. Great play by the Somerset second baseman, Kane Fultz. On his horse the entire time. Stuck his arm out to grab it. And the lineup flips over for Trevor Smith. Still runners at the corner. Smith walked and came around to score. Worked the count full in his first at-bat earlier this inning. First pitch to him in there for a called strike. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Dougherty thought about maybe getting a couple more steps off third, but he retreats back. Pitch. That one misses high. 1-1 count. Ken squares around to bunt. That one's down the first baseline. First baseman gets it, turns to first. Trade out for run. It's a 7-0 Indiana lead. As Smith out on the sacrifice bunt. A squeeze bunt, if you will. So 2 outs for Stephen Budash. Ethan Shank, the runner at second, as Budash chops that one foul to the left side. Stephen earlier this inning singled, came around to score on the Gavin Homer double. Next offering, caught on heavily but missed. It's 0-2. Next offering, Budash takes low, and that's going to skip by the catcher. Martin's on his way to third. Thought about going home, but catcher sees it just in time, so he would have a play. And Martin stays put at third. Makes count 1-2.
maybe the pressure of throwing here in front of Klein.
Lone runner is Martin at third, and Krotzer will step off. The offering. Budash lines that sharply but foul down the left side. He'll get a redo. Krotzer still out ahead. One, two. Budash takes high for a ball. It evens the count at 2-2.
Steve Klein's nickname when he played for the Cardinals, he never changed his hat, so he got the nickname as Dirty Hat. So now they call his team Dirty Hat, so whatever.
2-2 on the way. Budash takes inside. Well, he thinks it's ball 4, and here comes Hunter Martin home. He'll score rather easily. So it was ball 4. No, it was... Okay, it was ball 3.
Not ball 3, only ball 3. It should be 3 and 2.
Does Hunter get to go in still?
Yeah.
Martin still scores, but Budash will retreat back to home plate.
Is there 2 strikes?
I believe it's 3 and 2.
I was confused.
So now with a full count, 2 outs, nobody on the base pass. Krotzer will work from the windup yet again. 3-2. Now that's ball 4. He takes first. Just a pitch delayed. And here comes Gavin Homer. Homer last time this inning, doubled home 2 runs, then came across to score later in the frame. And we're going to see a change on the mound. 8 runs across here in the bottom of the first, still 2 outs to work with, and Homer will face a new pitcher when we come back on an IRMC High School Sports Day from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. It's Renda Digital TV.
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Attention pizza lovers, the reviews are in and people are loving Lutz's Pizza. You'll just have to stop in and try one of Lutz's specialty pizzas, including white, steak, buffalo chicken, meat, Hawaiian, supreme, and chicken, bacon, and ranch. Also on the menu are strombolis, subs, wraps, salads, and wedgies. And coming soon, soft ice cream. This is a must-stop. Lutz's Pizza, 25 North 8th Street, next to Six Hand Bakery, downtown Indiana.
Eric Harris, the new arm for Somerset. He comes on to face Gavin Homer as the Indians look to continue the onslaught of offense. First pitch from him was a called strike. 8-0, the Indians lead it as we play the first inning. Only 3 hits given up by Krotzer. Didn't get all the help he wanted on defense. A couple errors in the inning as well. Homer skies that one to left. Over moves the left fielder, and he gloves it to end the bleeding. Harris comes in. He needed an out, and he got it. And we've played a full inning here from Owen Dougherty Field. It's Indiana 8, Somerset 0 on an IRMC High School Sports Day from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. It's Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as
Andrew McGee back out on the mound for Indiana. He works with an 8-0 lead and will face the 5, 6, 7 spots in the Somerset lineup. And the first pitch he offers, skied to shallow left field. And calling off Gavin Homer is the left fielder, Stephen Budash. One pitch, one away. That batter, Owen Miller, skies out to left for the first out of the inning.
Aiden Van Lenten.
Aiden Van Lenten, the hitter now due up. Wearing number 33, playing right field today. Van Lenten, 3 hits so far this year. First pitch him lined back into the fence. Laughing because Pat Dougherty, the PA announcer and prominent figure of Indiana athletics, jumped back, and he's got 2 layers of protection here with the chain link fence and the window. Next one's skied foul to the right side. Counts 0-2 from McGee to Van Lenten. The pitch. Chases one high, strike 3. Made quick work of him. 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting number 13, Landon.
And now designated hitter Landon Strelko, the designated hitter due up. Bats from the left side. Strelko, through 11 games played, 143 hitter at the plate, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. First pitch he sees. Line sharply to left. That's down for a 2-out knock. Rounds first, but will retreat back. So now Somerset in the hit column today. Need some help from the bottom of the order. Here's Colt Johnson, starting left fielder for Somerset, the Golden Eagles. Johnson, .89 at the plate through 12 games. Pair of doubles as well. From the stretch, McGee works. First one, grounded to Homer at short. Flips onto second for the final out of the inning. So McGee lets up a hit, but his defense.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Andrew McGee.
Back with you here on Rented Digital TV. Do apologize for that. Some technical difficulties on our end, but we're back up and running. What you missed so far, Ben Ryan led off the inning with a single, then Landon Codman struck out swinging, so now Andrew McGee due up. And he's got an even count at 1-1. McGee singled home 2 runs back in inning number 1. Scores 8-0 in favor of Indiana as we play the bottom of inning number 2. Eric Harris, the reliever for Somerset, fires home. This is the outside part. Two-one count for McGee. Pickoff throw to first by Harris. Almost got him, but it trickles away from the first baseman. Fans, a reminder, all sporting events throughout the year on Renda Digital TV and your hometown radio stations are brought to you by the Indiana Regional Medical Center at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. And coverage of Indiana High Athletics is presented by the Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana. 2-1 on the way. Line right back into the fence. Kind of 2-2 to McGee. Indiana looking to continue to pile on the runs. They scored 8 in that first inning. 2-2 offering on the way. Curveball misses outside. Makes count full 3-2. Runners off for second, but doesn't matter. Ball 4. McGee takes first on the free pass, and Ben Ryan will move over to second. Well, Connor Giese, the courtesy runner for him, will move over to second. And now here comes Garrison Dougherty. Reached on an error last time, made it around to third, and then later scored. And now we're going to see a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Courtesy runner number 28, Adam Coburn.
Adam Coburn will come into pinch run, or courtesy run. As Garrison Dougherty digs in. 2 runners on, 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 2. Harris from the stretch takes a look towards second. Shortstop covering. Fires home. Garrison takes a big hack at a curveball, but comes up short. Harris will step off and keep that runner honest over at second. Counts a 1 in the pitch. Dougherty gives that a drive to left field. Not deep enough, though. Left fielder moves over. That's Johnson. He gloves it for the second away and quickly gets it in. So 2 outs for Ethan Schenk. Hit by a pitch and came around to score last time up. We're going to give the Indians a double-digit lead here in the second. Harris gets his sign from the stretch and offers home. First pitch misses up and in. One-0. That one's grounded to the right side. Off the second baseman's glove into right. It's going to be a single 1 run coming across to score. Throw is offline, and it does score 9-0 for Indiana.
Your attention, courtesy running for the catcher, Shank. Number 21, Hunter Martin.
Hunter Martin comes in to courtesy run for Shank. Here comes Caden Homer. Same situation, runners on second and first. 2 outs. Homer fouls that one off into the area behind the press box. So 1 the count. The 0-1. That one is skied high in the infield. Now trickles over the outfield. Second baseman backpedals and gloves it for the final out of the inning. Well, Indiana, they get a run across the board, and they lead 9-0 at the end of 2. Somerset looking to chip away at it when we come back on an IRMC High School Sports Day from our S&T Bank broadcast booth here on Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Ready for the third inning of action here at Owen Dougherty Field. New arm for Indiana will be Ben Ryan, the third baseman. A couple position changes, no new faces into the game. Ryan, third appearance of the year on the mound, .350 ERA. 2 innings pitched total, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 earned run and 2 hits. Opponents hitting .250 off Ryan. That ends the day for Andrew McGee. Again, this was a designed bullpen game, so McGee able to eat up 2 innings. 3 strikeouts, a walk, a hit, and no runs. Great day from him as the opener. And now Ryan to face his first batter of the afternoon. Be the 9-spot Kane Fultz. That one misses for a ball to lead off the inning. 9-1-2 spots due up. Brad Bruner, the shortstop, will wait on deck. Ryan from the windup delivers home. This is inside. 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Again, that one runs in on him, but misses. 3-0. On the way. That just misses the plate. Ball 4. Fultz reaches via the walk on 4 pitches. Lineup flips over for Brad Bruner. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to short his first time up in a 5-pitch at bat. Facing Ryan for the first time today. He looks over toward first. Will work from the stretch. First pitch in there for a called strike. Fultz took an extra hop while Ryan was delivering, so maybe on the run, trying to get a runner in scoring position, cutting away at this 9-0 deficit that they face. Next pitch, cuts back inward for a strike. It's 0-2. Fultz has 4 stolen bags this year as he gets his lead at first. Bruner behind 0-2. He'll take a timeout. Counts 0-2. Pitch by Ryan. Dribbled back to the mound. Ryan scoops it, but the umpire calls it a dead ball as it hit him as he was exiting the box. So he'll do it again. Some activity down in the Somerset bullpen. A couple of arms loosening up. 0-2. Ryan runs in and hits him. Free bag for him. Bruner takes first, and he's got a nice bruise to go with it. No control, a little bit of an issue for Ryan in his relief outing. And Budash's going to go out and have a word with Ryan. Folks, a reminder, if you want to catch up on what happened in today's game, you can always watch the archived replay on Renda Digital TV. You can also read up on it tomorrow morning on all 4 of our Renda Media websites. I have a recap from this game as well as everything else in high school athletics. First offering to Nolan Riggs, fouled off his foot. 2 on, nobody out. Oh, 1. Another one that runs in. And it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Another one that runs inside. 2-1. Two and one on the way. Ryan, check swing, grounded down the third baseline. No play at first, and they'll just eat it. Now the bases are full of Golden Eagles for Callan Miller.
Now batting, Callan Miller. It's got to be a hit because he never made an attempt to throw it.
Ethan Shank at first or third, had no play there. And now first pitch to Miller, swung on at a high 1 and missed. Oh, 1. Same spot, same result. Now strike 2, 0-2, Ryan ahead. Goes from the windup, delivers home. Misses high and in. Can't tell if he's muscling up too much or if it's just not breaking the way he wants. That one did. Gets him to chase and miss for a strike 3. Now 1 out on the board.
Now batting number 42.
Sets up a double play possibility anywhere. Sometimes guys just need a couple batters to settle in. Let's see if that spells true for Ryan. So he faces Zane Hagens. The first pitch to him. Hits him in the neck and shoulder area. Costly run, but Somerset will take it. And now we're going to have a quick conversation out on the mound. And we'll see a new arm. Michael Tortorella will come into pitch. And it looks like we're going to have a switching of the catchers, too. Looks like Shank will get his gear back on and catch Tortorella. And we'll take a timeout while Tortorella takes his warm-up pitch. We'll tell you more about him next. It is 9-1 Indiana over Somerset on Renda Digital TV.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Dougherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Dougherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Dougherty.
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Michael Tortorella, the new arm for Indiana here in the second inning. Not a good outing by Ben Ryan. Couple hit batsmen run across as well. Did pick up a strikeout, though, so there's a silver lining. Tortorella will come in to replace Andrew McGee in the lineup.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ethan Schenk will return to the catcher spot. Ben Ryan moves to third, and Budash returns to left field.
Enter in the batting order in McGee's spot.
And the first batter that Tortorella will face will be the third baseman, Owen Miller.
Bringing to the plate for Somerset, Owen Miller.
Tortorella this year, 3 appearances, 7.88 ERA. Well, very small sample size, 5 1/3 innings pitched. 6 earned runs, 7 total. 4 strikeouts, hasn't walked a hitter yet. Let's see what he does here. Called upon in relief. Bases full of Golden Eagles.
Charlie, they should only have one run.
First one is skied. Miller fouls it off.
Okay. Did you get that straight?
Miller, last inning, flew out to left. Tortorella from the windup delivers. Curveball back to the home plate area, foul. Well, Tortorella's doing fine through 2 pitches, getting ahead of the hitter. Quickly re-toes the rubber. Ahead 0-2. See if he goes after him. Here's the delivery. Curveball, grounded to third. Ryan throws home. Caught by Schenk for the force out. That's the only play they have. So now there's 2 outs in the inning. Run does not score. As Miller grounds into the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 33, Aiden Van Lenten.
Now Aiden Van Lenten will dig in. Struck out on 3 pitches last time up. First pitch from Tortorella misses outside.
That was actually funny. It sounded Ben to make that throw.
1-0. Cut on and missed on the fastball. Van Lenten with a 1-1 count now. 1-1 offering. Tortorella floats a curveball, just misses. Thought he might have had that, but just misses. 2-1. Van Lenten ahead. Here's the pitch. Fastball chopped foul to the left side. Again, playing at Dougherty Field here on IUP's campus, or the outskirts of it. Crimson Hawks wrapped up their season May 5th. Be in the PSAC playoffs. Timeout called. Steve Klein, the IUP baseball coach, here in attendance today. Slapped to the right side and will get foul. Klein, the former Major League pitcher, known for his Steve Klein-esque hats. When he was given a hat, he made the most of it. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs here in inning number 3. Tortorella offers home. Curveball misses high. Makes count full 3-2. Runners should be off on the next pitch. Here's the offering. Grounded sharply through for a base hit. 1 run will score. Second runner is getting held up at third, so station to station, RBI single for Van Lenten.
Now batting number 13, Landon Strelko.
Riggs scored on that one. Now 9-2. Indiana still ahead by 7. Here comes Landon Strelko. Lefty versus righty matchup. 2 outs, bases full of Somerset Eagles. First one misses.
Get that ball. Strike.
He was counted 1-1 after that. Cole Johnson, the left fielder, awaits on deck. Strelko looking to keep this inning alive. 1-1. Hops inside. Good block by Schenk. Two on the way. Now misses inning. Karams off a Schenk. That's going to allow a run to score easily. Makes it 9-3.
that ball.
Yes.
2-1 count out of Strelko. 3-1, excuse me. Next one misses inside, ball 4, and that once again loads the bases.
Now batting number 1, left fielder Cole Johnson.
Now Shank will go out and have a word with Tortorella. Here comes Cole Johnson. Johnson today 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. That ended the second inning. Tortorella works from the windup, or the stretch. First pitch misses low. Next one misses the outer part. And another mound visit. Indiana in a bit of a pinch after cruising through the first 2 innings. A lot of that based off the work of Andrew McGee out on the plate. Indians strung for 8 runs in the first and then 1 for the second. Somerset, a little bit of momentum on their side. 3 runs across this inning. Pitch by Tortorella after the mound visit. Misses outside. 3-0. Kane Fultz awaits on deck, looking to bat around the order for Somerset. 4-pitch walk. Cole Johnson reaches. Another run comes in to score. It is 9-4. Kane Fultz digs in, looking to bat around, or Somerset officially batted around the order here in the inning. Tortorella from the windup, the offering. First pitch, this is for a ball. One-0. Curveball, misses high for a ball. 2-0, 6 straight balls thrown by Tortorella. Next one hits home. Called strike. Two on the way. Next one, right back at it, attacking the zone. Evens count 2-2. Two on the way. Tortorella gets him to line it to the right side. Sliding stop by Love. Throws on to Tortorella, who's covering first, and that ends the bleeding. Somerset strives for 4 runs, and they make the deficit a 5-run mark. We head into the bottom of the third. It's 9-4 Indiana on an IRMC High School Sports Day on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Milk every moment.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as
Welcome back to our S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana had 9-4, looking for retribution after coughing up 4 runs that last half inning. Eric Harris with a first pitch strike to lead off the inning to Trevor Smith, the leadoff hitter. Next one misses inside for a ball. Counts 1-1. The pitch by Harris. Smith weakly hits that foul to the left side. One, two on the way. Doesn't get him to chase at a curveball outside. It's 2-2. Two offering. Smith cuts at that one right down the middle, comes up empty. Strikeout to lead off the third. Here comes Stephen Budash. 1 for 1 today, a single and a walk. Run scored as well. One out, first pitch to him. Third ball misses outside. One out. Check swing fouled off. 1-1 count. One. Budash doesn't chase. 2-1 now. He's ahead. Budash gives that a ride to right field. Back goes the right fielder, still backing up, and he camps under it for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now for Gavin Homer. 1 for 2, a fly out, and a 2-run double back in the first. He came around to score as well. Two outs for Homer, who whiffs on the first one that he sees. Oh, 1 doesn't get him to chase. It's 1-1 now. Homer has not gotten deep into counts throughout the day. Swung at the first pitch he saw back in the first inning. Took 2 pitches in the second. And now the third this time around. Bounces in the left-handed batter's box. 2-1. Two one on the way. Homer swings at one outside part of the plate. Makes it 2-2 now. Two on the way by Harris. That one misses low, ball 3. Full count now for Homer. Ben Ryan awaits on deck. Full count offering on the way. Homer doesn't chase a curveball, ball 4. He'll take first easily. And here comes Ben Ryan looking for a little redemption after surrendering a couple hit batsmen, a couple runs on the mound, looking to make up for it. Put one to the outfield here, possibly over the fence. He's got the power to do it. So Homer gets his lead off first. 2 outs in the inning. Harris works from the stretch. First pitch to Ryan. Fouled off to the right side. Ryan today, 1 for 2. Reached on an error in the first, came around to score, then singled in inning number 2. offering. Again, skied, foul to the right side. Well out of play. Makes it 0-2 on the Indiana third baseman. Two on the way. Homer's off for second, and that runs in and hits Ryan. He'll take first. So now 2 runners on, 2 outs here in inning number 3. Landon Codman due up. No, they're not going to give it to him, actually. Somerset coach will come out and have a word. So Homer will move back to first, but if it counts as a ball, they just redo that? Interesting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan. Homer still at first. The pitch, chop foul to the left side. I've never seen that happen before. Still a 1-2 count on Ryan with Homer over at first. Harris takes a look over that way. And from the stretch, he'll deliver home. Curveball misses. Homer this time steals second. And he'll be able to stay put. 2-2 count now to Ryan. One to the outfield more than likely scores Homer. Two on the way. Ryan takes outside, ball 3. He also has not worked deep into counts today. First 2 at-bats swung at both the first pitches. Full count pitch, nobody guarding Homer at second. Harris offers home, and Ryan chases one high for a strikeout. 3 innings played. Indiana 9-4 lead over Somerset. 4th inning of play coming your way next on an IRMC High School Sports Day from our S&T Bank broadcast booth here on Renda Digital TV.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Brad Bruner leads things off here as we begin inning number 4. Indiana with a 9-4 lead over Somerset. Michael Tortorella still out there on the mound, falling behind 2-0. Next one chopped foul to the left side. Brings count to 2-1. Tortorella with a 2-1 count. The pitch. Curveball in there. Called strike. Evens the count 2-all. Bruner today 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch last time up in the third. Was thrown out at home on a force out. 2-2 offering. Bruner skies that. Foul out of play. Tortorella offers home, hangs that one, and that's crushed to left. Back goes Budash. Might have a play on it, still backing up, sticks his arm up, and he makes the grab. Had a lot of territory to cover, but he's able to come away with the out. One away here in the fourth.
Now batting number 11, Nolan Riggs.
Nolan Riggs steps in, singled home last time up, back in the third, came around to score, and struck out looking back in the first. One out, nobody on. First pitch by Tortorella. Curveball just misses the zone. One out. One misses up and in for a ball. 2-0. The offering. Misses low and away. Brings count 3-0 to Riggs. Three on the way, misses high, walks him on 4 straight. Now 1 out base runner for Callan Miller.
Now batting number 23, Callan Miller.
Miller today struck out, walked back in the first. Runner on first, big lead over there. Tortorella comes set, fires home. This is outside. That one's lined sharply to left and in for a base hit. And that one skirts by Budash, and that allows one runner to move up. Miller retreats back to first. Now runners at the corners with 1 away.
Now batting number 42, Zane Higgins.
Now Zane Higgins digs in. First pitch by Tortorella misses high. Some activity over in the Indiana pen. Can't see who is up and moving. 2-0, swung on and missed. Off speed, gets some chase. Ryan Okapal down there in the bullpen. 2-1 on the way. Misses high, 3-1. One on the way. Cut on at one that was sinking and makes count full 3-2. Oh, 2-2 actually. 2-2 on the way. That one misses side now 3-2. Full count on the way. Pitch by Tortorella. Right there, called. Strike 3. The momentum shift back in favor of Indiana. 2 away. Excellent pitch. Higgins, I think, was expecting one off the plate. Tortorella knew it, and he attacked the zone. And now we're going to get a bit of a runner change.
Your attention, courtesy running for the catcher.
As Lane Lambert comes in for Callan Miller.
Running for Miller.
And in steps Owen Miller. Two outs, runners at the corners. First pitch, Sky to the right side. Love trailing over, thinking he can make a play, but it's too far out. And we'll get beyond the chain link for a strike via the foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Tortorella comes set from the stretch and pitches. Had him buckled on a curveball. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball again. This time it's hit to left for an RBI single. Outstretched arm on a dive by Ryan, not enough. It's now a 9-5 game.
Now batting the right fielder, Aiden Van Lenten.
Now Aiden Van Lenten digs in. Lambert in for Miller, moves over to second. Tortorella steps off. Steps off again. There's no one on third, so thought about going from the windup, but he'll have to resort to the stretch. First pitch to Van Lenten. Corkscrewed foul to the right side. Van Lenten last inning singled home a run, made it as far as third base. Also struck out back in inning number 2. Next offering by Tortorella misses outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One run home this half inning. Tortorella comes set, offers home. That one's launched but foul to the left side. Brings count 1-2. 9 runs on 4 hits, no errors for Indiana. 5 runs, 5 hits, a couple errors for Somerset today. Tortorella comes set and delivers right there for a called strike 3. Yes, it's a strike 3. Home plate umpire signaled as a regular strike, but it will go up as a backwards K in the scorebooks. We played 3.5. Indiana with a 9-5 lead over Somerset. They look to pad their lead when we come back on an IMC High School Sports Day on Renda Digital TV.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Dougherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Dougherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the law office of Patrick Dougherty.
When you're in need of auto repairs, the place to go is Posix Auto Shop. Posix Auto Shop does your normal mechanical repairs, including brakes, exhaust, engine, oil changes, and state inspections. Posix also specializes in classic and antique cars. Trust your vehicle to Andrew Posix when you're in need of repairs. Posix Auto Repair on Old Route 119 South, just outside of Homer City. 724-599-4053.
Attention pizza lovers, the reviews are in and people are loving Lutz's Pizza. You'll just have to stop in and try one of Lutz's specialty pizzas, including white, steak, buffalo chicken, meat, Hawaiian, supreme, and chicken, bacon, and ranch. Also on the menu are strombolis, subs, wraps, salads, and wedgies. And coming soon, soft ice cream. This is a must-stop. Lutz's Pizza, 25 North 8th Street, next to Six Hand Bakery, downtown Indiana.
Landon Codman will start things off for Indiana in the bottom of the 4th. They hold a 9-5 lead. It was 9-0 in during the 3rd inning, but slowly Somerset has been chipping away. First pitch of the inning, Codman takes a called strike. Codman today striking out swinging in the 2nd and reached on a walk, came around to score back in the 1st. The 0-1. That one misses outside. 1-1 on the way. Codman ropes that one hard to center field. Not much room, though, or work for the center fielder Nolan Riggs to do. He just camps under it. And one away. Good pitch to swing at, just didn't get the launch angle he wanted. And here comes Michael Tortorella. His first at-bat today since replacing Andrew McGee. Eric Harris from the windup. Pitches to Tortorella. Off speed in there for a called strike. Harris came in the first and has been pretty good so far. 0-1 on the way. Doesn't get Tortorella to chase. Holds up his swing just in time. Since coming in, Harris, 3 strikeouts. That one's roped down the line in the left, and fair ball! That's going to go for extra bases. Tortorella rounds first, heads for second. Finally corralled at the fence, and Tortorella pulls in with a stand-up double with 1 out here in the 4th. Good piece of 1-out hitting for Garrison Dougherty now. Insurance run in scoring position. If he's able to plate him here, that would put Indiana in double digits for the day. Dougherty today flied out to left in the second. Reached on an error back in the first. So much pencil dust from that first inning. 1 out, 1 runner on second. Dougherty takes up and in for a ball. Tortorella gets his lead off second. Nobody holding him on. Takes a nice secondary as Dougherty takes a curveball in there on the inside part for a strike. One. Dougherty chops that high on the right side of the infield. Gloved by the first baseman. And they're going to say Dougherty beat it. That Harris wasn't on the bag. Now it goes an infield hit. And the hit allows Tortorella to move over to third. RBI opportunity with runners at the corners for Ethan Schenk, who is 1 for 1. RBI single in the second inning. Hit by pitch, came around to score. He was the final inning in that first inning onslaught. Both runners take their lead. Harris working from the stretch. First offering. Inside part for a called strike. Schenk quickly calls timeout. Next offering. Hit and run action. That gets through into right for a base hit. 1 run will score easily. Dougherty on his horse heading to third. He makes it in there. Again, same look as before. Runners at the corners now on the RBI single by Ethan Schenk. The hit and run works to perfection that time for Indiana. Now in double digits. And we have a pinch hitter now for Indiana as Hunter Martin digs into bat. Comes in for Caden Homer. 10-5 the lead for Indiana. Martin in his first plate appearance of the day. Takes low and in for a ball. Fans, if you live in Indiana County, especially close to Indiana, got Pirates baseball for you tonight. I know at this point you're not really thinking about listening to Pirates baseball, but hey, they can break their losing streak at any time. That one's grounded to second. Flipped onto second for 1, on to first. And an inning-ending double play. Pinch hitter not working out for Indiana, but they do play to cross a run here in the bottom of the 4th. They lead at 10-5 as we head to the 5th from Owen Dougherty Field on IRMC High School Sports Day on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Milk every moment.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as
Dougherty. In right field, Stephen Budash.
Slew of changes for Indiana as we head into the top of the fifth. Caden Homer toes the rubber in relief of Michael Tortorella. A couple good innings from him, keeping the damage to a minimum. 10-5 Indiana leads, and we'll get the numbers here on Caden Homer.
Leading off for the Eagles.
Fourth appearance of the year for the junior. 6 even ERA this year. 4 2/3 innings pitched. 1 strikeout. Has walked 7 though. And hitters, well, they're hitting just 200 against him. And leading off the inning for Somerset, the designated hitter Landon Strelko. Single, but was thrown out on a force out in the second inning and walked and made it as far as second base last inning. Takes a first pitch strike. Or back in the third, that is. Did not appear in the fourth. 0-1. Homer just misses the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. One. Just misses the zone. And it makes it 2-1. 2-1 on the way. That one misses high. Makes it a 3-1 count to Strelko. Three-1 on the way. Homer gets him to foul that one off to the opposite side. Makes count full 3-2. Three-two on the way. Swung on a miss, strike 3. An elongated at-bat results in a strikeout for Homer. And the leadoff hitter is retired here in the fifth. Cole Johnson digs in the left fielder now. 0 for 1. Reached on a... grounded into a fielder's choice back in inning number 2 to end the inning. And walked and stayed at first base back in the third. First pitch by Homer. Johnson whiffs at 1. Counts 0-1. Johnson grounds that right at third. Ryan throws across the diamond. It's a perfect throw. Second out of the inning.
Now batting number 5, Kane Foltz.
Indiana a chance to get out of the inning unscathed. Would set up a potential second inning for Caden Homer on the mound. But he's got to finish the job here in the fifth. He'll go up against Kane Foltz, the second baseman. First pitch to him, catches the outside part of the black for a strike. Well, we said this in our lead up to action here this afternoon. This is the penultimate game for Indiana this season. Last home game of the year. They will wrap up things at Hollidaysburg on Wednesday. 4:30 first pitch. Some non-conference play to end their portion of the regular season. Counts 1-1, the pitch. In there for a strike. Now 1-2. Homer ahead. One, two on the way. Curveball gets him to weakly ground that. Dribbler right at short. Homer. Quick transfer. And the throw over to first. Gets him. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Eagles. Here in their half of the 5th inning, Indiana looks to continue to pile on runs when we come back here on an IRMC High School Sports Day. It's 10-5 Indiana on Red Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as
Milk every moment.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. It is 10-5 Indiana. They need 5 runs to end this one early with a mercy roll. See if they can do that. Eric Harris still out there on the mound for Somerset. Pitched a couple good innings of quality relief. And now he faces the top of the order for Indiana, leading off Trevor Smith. Smith has yet to get a hit today. He has an RBI. First pitch he sees, squared around to bunt, but that hits off of him. Say it's a strike. Next one grounded right back to Harris. He gloves it. Takes a couple steps towards first before flipping it over for the first out of the inning. Simple 1-3 put out. Brings up Budash, Steve Budash that is. 1 for 2. Single, came around to score in the first, walked in the second, and flew out to right in the third. 1 out, nobody aboard. Harris from the windup delivers home. Budash takes low for a ball. One on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. One. Popped high in area behind home plate. It's beyond the chain link for a foul ball. It's 1-2. One, two. Budash waits on a curveball, grounds it to the left, but just to the left side of third base. Foul ball. 1-2. Grounded to short. Loved and thrown across the diamond to first. Budash is retired on the 6-3. 2 up, 2 down here in the Indians' part of the 5th. And that brings in Gavin Homer. Well, we mentioned throughout the broadcast Indiana clinching a spot in the WPIAL Class 4A playoffs. Second team out of Section 4. Hampton not contending for the final slot of the section. They'll play each other later this week. First pitch to Homer misses. Playoff brackets will be announced this Friday. And we will have information on that once they are announced at all 4 Renda Media websites and Facebook pages. 1-0. Next one misses outside. 2-0 now to Homer. Homer chops 2-0, pitch foul to the left side, 2-1 now. Homer lays off the curveball, misses low, 3-1 now. On the way. That misses low and away, ball 4. Homer walks on 5 pitches. Now puts a 2-out base runner with Ben Ryan up. Harris from the stretch goes over to first, keeps him honest. Ryan today, he's 1 for 3, reached on an error, came around to score both in the first and second innings. In the second, he singled and then struck out in the third. This one watches a strike on the off speed. Another pickoff move. Homer back in easily. The 0-1 offering. Ryan fouls that one off his foot. Makes it 0-2. Counts 0-2. Homer over at first. Looking for some 2-out lightning here for Indiana. They lead at 10-5 here in the bottom of the 5th. Harris steps off. Homer's off for second. Pitch misses up, and Homer's in there safely with a steal. Second stolen bag for him this afternoon. Now he's in scoring position with 2 outs and a 1-2 count to Ben Ryan. One-two. Curveball misses up and in. Harris comes set, takes a look over at Homer at second. Another look, kicks his leg, fires home, misses outside, works count 3-2. Ben Ryan went from being down 0-2, now ahead 3-2. Looking to keep this inning alive. Ryan digs in ahead 3-2. Harris looking to end it. Pitch. Ryan, he went. Home plate umpire rung him up. And that'll do it for the bottom half of inning number 5. Played 5 full. To the top of the 6th we go. It's 10-5 Indiana over Somerset on an IRMC High School Sports Day on Renda Digital TV.
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Are you telling me I only have 30 seconds to tell you about the Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night? Well, it's this Friday at the Indiana Eagles Lodge. The doors open at 6 and we start at 7. Admission is $15 a player in advance, $20 a player if you register on the day of. And of course, we've got a lot of great prizes, and the money goes to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, which helps out child health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Wait, I can tell you, one of the categories is going to be...
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Brad Bruner leads off the 6th against Caden Homer, and he launches a first pitch strike. 10-5 the score in favor of Indiana. Head into the tail end of the game. Homer, a spotless first inning of relief. Looking for another one. This one misses low. Good block by Shank. Folks, you saw it on the live stream a couple seconds ago. Our Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night returns this Friday, and you're still able to register your team if you haven't done so already. The registration process at any of our 4 Renda Media websites and Facebook pages as well. This one's Sky, the 2-1 offering. Outfielders converge, and it's Garrison Dougherty who gloves it for the first out of the inning. Here comes Nolan Riggs.
How about at number 11, Nolan Riggs?
Starting center fielder. Traditional no batting gloves approach. One out, first pitch runs up and in on him. Riggs today. He is 1 for 2, a single, a walk, and a strikeout. Did score twice in the game. Next one catches the outside corner for a strike. Going back to the trivia night, $15 if you pre-register. That one's lined sharply to center. Dougherty coming on, and he gloves it, second out. Back-to-back F8s for Somerset. $15 if you pre-register your team for trivia night. $20 if you register the day of. Last I checked, 13 teams had registered for trivia night. Lots of cool prizes up for grabs, and of course, all with one common goal as Callan Miller steps in yet again. Goal of the Teddy Bear Fun Drive and the trivia night as well, as that one's roped to left but foul. Goal is to raise money for child health care at the Indiana Regional Medical Center and the Free Care Fund at Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Trivia night will be at the Indiana Eagles. Doors open at 6 on Friday. Next one, skied. Moving over is Smith. Now Homer. And Dougherty backs him up, but Homer gloves it. 3 up, 3 down yet again for the Somerset Golden Eagles. Caden Homer doing well in relief. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 10-5 in favor of Indiana on an IRMC High School Sports Day from our S&T Bank broadcast booth here on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Are you telling me I only have 30 seconds to tell you about the Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night? Well, it's this Friday at the Indiana Eagles Lodge. The doors open at 6 and we start at 7. Admission is $15 a player in advance, $20 a player if you register on the day of. And of course, we've got a lot of great prizes, and the money goes to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, which helps out child health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Wait, I can tell you, one of the categories is going to be...
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Dougherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Dougherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the law office of Patrick Dougherty.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Leading off for the Indians, number 50.
Ready for the bottom of the sixth. Landon Codman will lead off against the new arm, Brad Bruner, for Somerset. Puts the end on Eric Harris's day. 4 1/3 innings of relief, 4 strikeouts. Did allow 2 earned runs, though. First pitch of the inning by Bruner. Swung on and missed by Codman. Bruner in his second appearance on the hill this season. He has 3 strikeouts coming into tonight. Next one misses low. In his only appearance, he pitched 4 innings. Allowed 1 run, but it was unearned. Allowed just 2 hits. The 0-1. Next one misses inside. 2-1 the count. 2-1 on the way. Chopped weakly to the right side. Codman. Dead sprint down the first base line, but Somerset able to get it on as the flip goes to Bruner for the out. The 3-1, 1 out. And here comes Michael Tortorella. End of the game for Andrew McGee back in the 3rd inning. Couple innings of relief. He doubled down the left field line and came around to score back in the 4th inning. First pitch of this at-bat misses high. On the way. Next one in there for a called strike. Yeah. 1-1 on the way. That one's grounded to the left side. Gloved by the 3rd baseman. Throws across the diamond. And retires Tortorella for the second quick out. On the 5-3, that brings up Garrison Dougherty. 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch curveball misses high for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 offering. Lines that sharply up the middle into center field for a base hit. Dougherty with his second hit this afternoon. And 2-out production brings up Ethan Shank. Quickly gets his shin guards off. Shank today, 2 for 2. Pair of RBI singles today. Also a run scored back in the first after he was hit by a pitch. Dougherty's off for second on the first pitch. Throw down. Gets by the shortstop, but gets by the second baseman and cut off by the shortstop. Stolen base for Dougherty. RBI opportunity for Shank over at second base. Indians need 3 to mercy roll. Next one misses high. 2-0. Bruner back on the rubber. Looks towards second. Fires home. Next one in the dirt. Already thought about taking third, but he'll retreat back. It's 3-0. Caden Homer would re-enter the game, and well, technically he did already, but get his first at-bat in a couple of innings. He waits on deck. 3-0 count now to Ethan Shank. And the pitch. In there for a called strike. Makes the count 3-1. On the way. Right back at him with the strike. Brings count full 3-2. Full count offering on the way. That one's fouled off to the right side. So Shank stays alive for the moment. Pitch by Bruner, misses outside and low, ball 4. Plates 2 runners up. Now here comes Caden Homer. And we're going to have a runner over at first for Shank.
Courtesy runner, Dolan.
It's Michael Dolan, the courtesy runner over at first. Here comes Caden Homer.
Attention, courtesy running for the catcher, number 20, Michael Dolan.
0 for 2 today. Couple flyouts. Two runners aboard. He represents the winning run. First pitch. This is high and away. Next one, catches the outside part for a strike. 1 on the count. Next offering, hanging curveball, that's blooped to left center field. Outfielders converge and it drops for a base hit. 1 run will score. Dolan on his way to third. Slides and he's safe. He's under the tag. An RBI single for Caden Homer. It is now 11-5. Now here comes Trevor Smith. Still 2 outs in the frame. And we're going to see a runner over at first.
Courtesy running for the pitcher, Caden Homer, number 28, Adam Coburn.
Adam Coburn over to courtesy run at first. Smith, if he can get one far enough, possibly scoring Coburn from first, this game will be over. First pitch grounded to the left side. Stopped by the third baseman. Throws on to second for the force out. That ends the inning. Indians played across a run. They lead by 6. We head into the final inning of play here at Owen Dougherty Field. It's Indiana 11 and Somerset 5 on Renda Digital TV.
Attention pizza lovers, the reviews are in and people are loving Lutz's Pizza. You'll just have to stop in and try one of Lutz's specialty pizzas, including white, steak, buffalo chicken, meat, Hawaiian, supreme, and chicken, bacon, and ranch. Also on the menu are strombolis, subs, wraps, salads, and wedgies. And coming soon, soft ice cream. This is a must-stop. Lutz's Pizza, 25 North 8th Street, next to Six Hand Bakery, downtown Indiana.
Are you telling me I only have 30 seconds to tell you about the Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night? Well, it's this Friday at the Indiana Eagles Lodge. The doors open at 6 and we start at 7. Admission is $15 a player in advance, $20 a player if you register on the day of. And of course, we've got a lot of great prizes, and the money goes to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, which helps out child health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital Pittsburgh. Wait, I can tell you, one of the categories is going to be...
When you're in need of auto repairs, the place to go is Posix Auto Shop. Posix Auto Shop does your normal mechanical repairs, including brakes, exhaust, engine, oil changes, and state inspections. Posix also specializes in classic and antique cars. Trust your vehicle to Andrew Posix when you're in need of repairs. Posix Auto Repair on Old Route 119 South, just outside of Homer City. 724-599-4053.
Kane Homer back out looking to shut the door on this one as he gets a first pitch strike to Zane Higgins. He'll go through the 4, 5, 6 spots here in the top of the 7th. Indians lead it 11-5. Next offering by Homer. Curveball hit the right side of the outfield and caught. Budash on the run. Jumps high and gloves it for the first out of the inning. Budash moved over there a few innings ago. Shows his versatility, and now Owen Miller digs in. First pitch to Miller, got high and foul to the right side, out of play. Miller today singled home a run, reached on a fielder's choice, and flew out to left. The 0-1. Curveball misses. Now, Homer has not thrown too many pitches, period, but also not too many that are off the plate, so good opportunity to waste one there. Here's the 1-1. Curveball next time catches the inside part for a strike. It's now 1-2. Homer ahead. Quickly gets back on the mound. Count is 1-2. And the pitch to Miller. Looking for that outside part. Doesn't get it. Just misses. 2-2. Two on the way. Just to stay alive, Miller fouls it off to the left side. Counts 2-2 in the pitch. That one's lined sharply to right. Budash takes a couple steps and leaps and gloves it. 2 away. Do or die time for Somerset. They're down to their final out. Aiden Van Lenten due up. Van Lenten today struck out twice and an RBI single back in the 3rd. Two outs. First pitch. Checks his swing, but it's right there anyway for a called strike. The 0-1. That one misses low and away. Just getting away from the grip of Homer and by the outstretched glove of Ethan Shank. One offering. Curveball just misses low. Next offering, cut on a miss. Stevens account 2-2. Deuce is wild here in the 7th. Homer one pitch away from shot in the door. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Indians win it 11-5. Caden Homer. Magnificent 3 innings of relief. And the Indians with their 12th win of the season, 11-5 over the visiting Somerset Eagles. We'll take a timeout, come back, give you a look at final stats, and wrap this one up from Dougherty Field. Again, 11-5, the final. Indians win it here on an IRMC High School Sports.
If you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Are you telling me I only have 30 seconds to tell you about the Teddy Bear Fun Drive Trivia Night? Well, it's this Friday at the Indiana Eagles Lodge. The doors open at 6 and we start at 7. Admission is $15 a player in advance, $20 a player if you register on the day of. And of course, we've got a lot of great prizes, and the money goes to the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, which helps out child health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Wait, I can tell you, one of the categories is going to be...
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as...
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. 11-5, Indiana beats Somerset at Dougherty Field on IUP's campus, or the outskirts, that is. Decent game all around. Indiana jumped out to an early 9-0 lead after compiling the 9 runs in the first 2 innings, 8 of them coming in the first inning alone. And bit by bit, they allowed the pitching to work, and they scored across a couple of insurance runs throughout the later innings to make the score the way it is. Somerset, though, capitalized on a couple hit batsmen in the 3rd inning, scored a couple of runs, made it a 9-4 ball game, brought it within 5 back in the 4th, but Indiana again scoring the insurance runs, and 3 perfect innings of relief by Caden Homer thwarted any attempt at a comeback by Somerset. He saved the game for Andrew McGee, who earned the win after 2 innings to start, capturing 3 strikeouts. And Ben Ryan, Michael Tortorella, a couple innings of combined relief from them. Hunter Krotzer, the IEP commit, suffers the loss. 0.2 innings pitched, allowed 8 runs, 3 earned. I have to redo that math, but somewhere around there. Not a good day for him. Didn't get the defensive help he wanted, and Indiana comes away with their 12th win of the season. Take a look at individual stats. Leading the hitting was Ethan Shank, who was 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Garrison Dougherty, 2 for 4 with a stolen bag and 2 runs scored. Andrew McGee was 1 for 1 with a double, or with a 2 RBI single. Michael Tortorella was 1 for 2 with a double in the game. And Gavin Homer, 1 for 2, 2 doubles and 2 runs, that is. He has a double in the game and a run scored and 2 stolen bases. Well, with that, Indiana, they'll finish off their regular season Wednesday with a road game against Hollidaysburg. They've earned the 2nd seed in the Section 4A playoffs for WPIAL, but they want to keep on winning, looking to keep the momentum into playoff season. They move to 12-7 on the year, and again, they wrap up their season on the road on Wednesday against the Hollidaysburg Golden Tigers. I want to thank John Smathers. He was not only our producer today, he's our cameraman as well, doing pulling double duty to make this game possible today. And we want to thank you, the listener, and we want to thank IUP for allowing us to come into the Dougherty facilities Owen Dougherty Field facilities and broadcast this game to you. For all of us here, my name is Jake Slobodnik, repeating the final score. Indiana 11, Somerset 5. Folks, have yourself a wonderful evening. This has been a presentation of Renda Digital TV.